one down. Stepping in, Matt Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Duffy.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And the Rays are in the hit column for the first time. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Tanaka pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. A runner at first with no outs here.
Didi Gregorius.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Miller with a great stop. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
The 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Back behind second. Miller takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Aaron Hicks. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
99.
in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Brad Miller. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Squared that one up just a little late. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Digging in, Colby Rasmus. In past meetings with Tanaka, not great. He's 1 for 8. He also has 1 home run. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Hard hit ball to second, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Here's Starlin Castro. A base hit in his first trip.
Starlin Castro.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Gregorius.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Back up the middle. A reaching try as he knocks it down. Matt Holliday standing in now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Matt Holliday.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And a good strikeout there as they'll leave a couple. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Chase Headley. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Headley is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees,
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Gardner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled straight back. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Ramos is retired, 2 down now. Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he takes a called strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's flared out toward left. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Kiermaier, but he won't get to it, and this should put him ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. They'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third. 3 in a row.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. On to Morrison at first, but it's not in time, and they'll have to settle for 1.
Designated hitter.
Now in the box, Matt Holliday. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Steven Souza. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
First baseman
into the
7.
windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Chase Headley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. In the air now, out to right field. Souza is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 9.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here he comes on a ball, 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that stepping
needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Ready for another shot
10.
now. Corey Dickerson, 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Evan Longoria comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit hard up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller, 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far.
Miller.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Danny Farquhar is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away.
Now batting,
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Hot shot on the ground to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1-1. Here it is. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Kiermaier. Gone! Ready once again, Starlin Castro. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2 one more time. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Standing in, Matt Holliday. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in now, Colby Rasmus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. Now to the plate, Steven Souza. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Ready with the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hicks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Ready now, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. But a little unlucky there, as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Corey Rasmus has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. And yet another foul ball here, as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Now batting,
striding into the box, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there, as this is bounced foul. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Aaron Judge. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Count is full. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. And Adam Warren is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Now here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. The 1-2 pitch. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Greg Bird. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Catcher number 40.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. 1 for 3. Just hung in there on that one. Has him down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Starlin Castro. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 6 runs.
From under the dome at Tropicana Field, MLB Network is live and on the air. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's 1 for 2. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Here it comes on 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. On the ground, softly towards second. A scoop with the bare hand. How about that? Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. 1 for 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Got him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Dickerson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end. Now batting, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Chase Headley. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Just a 2 for 14 line to show for it. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
On the ground near home. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He reached on a single in his first try. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Comes in with 6 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Second baseman.
1 out, nobody on.
Miller.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver on 3-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Colby Rasmus. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Rasmus around second. He wants 3, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. Into the box now, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. On the ground to the left side. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. In now, Logan Morrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He went down swinging to start the home first. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Starlin Castro, as we begin the top of the 4th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. another 1-2. Another one sent foul. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Settling in now, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner is there. One down. Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Gloved by Castro, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So striding forward now, Chase Headley, a base hit in his first trip. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. This is pulled into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Steven Souza comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. A hit in 2 tries.
It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
You know, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1.
Sanchez.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Ready once again, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Line toward right center. And Castro's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Morrison will take this over to first, and with that ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard back up the middle. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Colby Rasmus. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Headley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Danny Farquhar will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Chase Headley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Line towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He was a double play victim last time around. 2-1 home now to Gardner. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in once again, Steven Souza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Striding into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. 3-1, here it is. And that misses for ball 4. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Chopped weakly to the left. Longoria ranges to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit to third. Longoria's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Greg Bird is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Pulled toward right center field. Souza will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Brian Mitchell is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Into the box now, Brad Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. And that ends the inning. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Starlin Castro, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Duffy takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Next for the Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury in the pass. Passed against Alex Colomé. He's hitless in 6 tries. Hit hard on the ground to second. The throw from his knees. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Chase Headley.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So striding in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Around the first will be in time, and the Rays are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Evan Longoria. Strike a pose. He's our top player. MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Game number 3 of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike three.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with Show Track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out. Here's Starlin Castro. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Hit back up the middle. To his left, Duffy. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Smoke toward the hole, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Soft liner towards short. There's one. He's out. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. Previous history with Sabathia. He's hitless in 6 tries. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0. Stepping in now, Brad Miller. High in the air out to center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Now in the box, Steven Souza. Previous history with Sabathia, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gap and had a big...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Well, here's Chase Headley. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 3 base hits in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. 1 out. So 1 gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Brett Gardner. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard to short. Duffy gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And this is fouled at the plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. And he's back into second here safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Corey Dickerson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Ramos. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run across on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Starlin Castro.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Another hit right there. Man, he is having a big series right here on the road. He's having some kind of impact on this series, the way he's collecting base hits.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Into the box now, Chase Headley. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier giving chase, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays 4 and the Yankees 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steven Souza. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Weeks.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. We'll see. Here's Brett Gardner now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Morrison is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Gardner will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ellsbury racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The left fielder,
now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From his bottom. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism. And
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games. And he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he's not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail here. It's stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for out number 1. Digging in once again, Ricky Weeks. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a hit.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten out of that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just determined. Fouled off a bunch of pitches, and he was just digging in, looking for one pitch to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he misses 2-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Right there, and Weeks is out trying to steal second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Rays. Here's Chase Headley, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Ramos has got it, and a good throw just beats him. Ellsbury is retired, 2 down now. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter ruled safe.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. In now, Brett Gardner. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Souza is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready once again, Matt Duffy. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Ripped down the line. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball.
Great effort by the third baseman. Pitchers love it when guys sell out for you and get dirty.
Your third baseman.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Dylan Betances is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Way out in front. A runner at first with no outs here. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The catcher, number 40.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Wilson Ramos. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're on top 7-2. Corey Rasmus will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Corey Rasmus.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Greg Bird. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Well, another single. Now they're first and second. They've been swinging the bat great all day, but they haven't come up with the big hit to break an inning open. Maybe that's coming.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now to the plate, Brad Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Standing in, Steven Souza. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, Logan Morrison. Previous history against Dylan Betances, 1 for 4.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-2. Nighttime here in the Tampa-St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff. Not a lot.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Susan ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Stepping in, Jacoby Ellsbury. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Jake Odorizzi earns his first win of the season. CC Sabathia was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
7 runs.